Shelley and Fraser Pryce'S words of encouragement to champs athletes, while tears, jeers, and cheers for 4x100 meter relay prelims. And happy birthday to the remarkable Natoya Goule. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, the great one, Natoya Goule, the 800-meter phenom who reps for Jamaica, is celebrating her 32nd birthday today. And you know the tradition here at Peter Lloyd, we say, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the wonderful, remarkable Natoya Goule. We hope you have an amazing 2023 season, one that you so richly deserve. One of the best 800-meter runners on the planet Earth. Had a solid season last year, but we think this year is going to be great. So you're going to have a birthday that keeps giving and giving. Now, there was a lot of tears, a lot of jeers, boos, and some cheers in today's 4x100 meter relay in the big event happening at the National Stadium. Now, we can't cover everything, but suffice it to say, now, first up, why were there tears? Well, unfortunately for Jamaica College and young Mark Anthony, who was on the third leg, I believe, of the Class 1 men's 4x100 meter relay in their attempt to make it through to the finals from the prelims, and they were leading quite comfortably. Young Mark Anthony clearly suffered a horrific injury, fell and was grimacing in absolute agony. Our heart goes out to this young man. Here are just a few stills. He looked like he was in a tremendous amount of pain. We hope he recovers quickly. Now, in the process of him falling, prior to him falling, the athlete who handed off to him from the second leg for JC, he fell and impeded one of the athletes who was running for another team. That team, of course, didn't make it as a result of that. In terms of the jeers, well, the dreaded false start rule rears its ugly head again. There were several of these decisions that were made by the starters that I couldn't understand. Of course, they're using the latest of technology, but there were just a few, there were a few instances where we didn't see anyone even shift or flinch, and they were thrown out. And I think the one that upset me the most were there was one where they expelled, they disqualified some class 4 team. Come on, guys, they're class 4, they're babies, they're 10, 12. This is the first time they're doing this. You don't want them to put them through that experience. I believe you could have been a little bit more understanding. Several top teams were disqualified as a result of this false start rule. Now, I understand that we are only seeing from the naked eye, and they have the technology there, so they're seeing things that we can't see. As for the cheers, it was really great. There were also several experienced teams, whose batons fell. And baton exchanges is one of the worst curse of the 4x100 meters. So there was a lot of drama, a lot of tears, a lot of booing at the National Stadium, and a lot of cheers. But I think the one that really upset me the most was, the class 4. Oh, come on, guys. You could have given them a break. I mean, I really want to hear what you all think about the false start rule. I can't understand why it's there, because back in the day, there were people who were using the false starts to throw off their opponents in the race. But, I think there must be some measure. But you know what? I'm no expert on track and field, and I'm certainly no expert on this topic. I think you would want to know, however, that Hydel High School did go through to the finals of the 4x100 meters, and Alana Reid, who ran the opening leg, looked remarkable. The entire team looked very, very comfortable. And of course, Boaja Nkrumah of Kingston College also, he ran the second leg in their 4x100 meter relay Class 1, and also went through easily and looked good. It's going to be an exciting finals. But people, we have to do something about this disqualification rule. It's creating a lot of problems, I think. Anyway, that's just like I said, I'm no expert. Now, the wonderful Shelley and Fraser Pryce, the GOAT, greatest of all time. Many of you say you don't like that term GOAT, but it really just means greatest of all time. It's a shorter way to say it. Well, she has been out and about encouraging the athletes who are performing at champs, and I thought this was really wonderful. One of the many reasons why she's such a great ambassador and such an amazing human being.
So I'm here and I'm thinking about all the athletes that will be participating at champs, and I know right now you're anxious or you're nervous about the outcome, but you can't control the outcome. You can only control what you do. So I'm hoping that in this moment you guys.
And of course, it was great to see these pictures with her and last night with Alana.
Right? Yeah. And you are trying to be in that game for the finals. So within itself, I think that's a big accomplishment. I made it for my first year at champs. I made the final, and I didn't medal, but it was an accomplishment for me because it was my first year at champs. I was excited, and I made the finals, and I used that as a stepping stone. So if you are here and you made the finals or you're heading into the finals, I think you should be proud of yourself because there are so many persons out here, and making top 8 and adding a point to your school is very, very big. It's huge. Alright? So when you met the finals and you cross the line and you may not win a medal, still feel good because when you look at the point standing and you see a school like Boston here or Moosehead and you see 3 points, 10 points, you say, yeah man, I'm in the points. In there I contributed 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. So yeah.
Such a gracious and exceptional champion, just sharing with the youngsters who are performing at the major event happening over there at the National Stadium, the largest such event in the world, junior event on the planet, quite literally, to be honest. And yeah, I would say even bigger than World Under 20s, like seriously, in terms of just, anyway, sheer volume and size. Of course, I'm not talking about worldwide, the world entire watching it, but it's just humongous. Okay, let us say second to that, but certainly the largest on this side of the hemisphere. In the Western Hemisphere, it's the largest. Remarkable to see Shelley and Fraser Pryce was out and about encouraging. Really was touched when I saw her with pictures with Alana Reid, who did that phenomenal 10.92. And you look at the expression of Alana Reid, go back and look at the picture. She clearly was truly enamored and very, very happy to have Shelley and Fraser Pryce speaking there. I'm certain one of Alana Reid's great inspirations in terms of being an athlete. But really wonderful to see Shelley and Fraser Pryce out and about sharing. Let me know what you think. I mean, if you saw the disqualifications that happened, some of them were questionable. In many, many instances, I didn't even see anyone flinch. And remember, it's not like solo events. This is 4x1, so it's 4 athletes who have trained all season who are kicked out. One of them that really, really got to me was they disqualified one of the teams. I remember if it was St. Catherine Island, class 4. Come on, people. Class 4 girls, come on. These are like 12-year-olds. 10 to 12-year-olds. Come on, seriously. That was a little... I really was upset by that. I mean, we can give them a break. This is their first major experience, and we don't want to turn them off. And that, I just thought that was kind of harsh. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know that there's a pressure sensitive, the whole technology thing, but the technology can be wrong. It's not impossible. There was just some calls that and you could hear the entire stadium booing. And personally, you know what? This is just my opinion, of course. This, of course, is just my 2 cents. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you're royals, kings, and queens. Bless up! Quick clarification. I've been saying disqualification rule. What I really was referencing is disqualifications as a result of the false start rule that was implemented years ago. Okay, just clarity, because I know some of you are going to be on my case about that.